everybody. Hello, hello. It's Tea Tuesday, but today we're doing a little shake-up. We're going to do a little mini party. I talked about this yesterday. Oh, let's set the mood, shall we? Yeah, we're just setting the intention to have a good time in the craft room and recognizing how small we are in the scheme of things, really. But this is my time in here and I'm going to claim it. And all that other stuff can wait. Okay, so there is my ode to great energy. And we are going to celebrate 800 subbies. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I like to kind of think of myself as a purist a little bit. Only when I know you guys are going to have cake too, because there's lots of you that said, I'll celebrate. So, cheers. Let's see if I can show you this cake. Oh, it's so good. Look. Okay. Normally, I don't buy store-bought cake. I don't like it. I'm not above buying a store-bought cake. I'm all about easy. But normally, they're crap. This is Winco frozen section by the bakery. It's called a caramel cake. Let me show you what it looks like. It has caramel bits on it. This cake, it is so moist. Probably because they freeze it immediately after. I don't know. The topping is fabulous. I'm hooked. So, I hope you will eat cake with me. My mocktail. Yeah. So, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, which is an improvement. So, this video should be great. Right? Something I wanted to do while we're eating cake. I wanted to do this the other day. And I actually came up here early to get it done for you because there is some sewing, but that would ruin the whole how did you do that thing? So I'm going to have to sew this a little bit, guys. So bear with me. Maybe that while I'm sewing would be when you guys should eat your cake. We're celebrating my excitement about reaching the number of 800 subscribers. I don't know why. I don't know why there's 800 people that have subscribed to my channel, but I am really grateful. So this is just kind of fun. Not a full-blown party because the goal is 1,000, right? Just a little hint. Back in the day, we called it a pre-function party. Okay, so if you get sick and you go to the emergency room and you spend about 12 grand and you come home on steroids and you're up all night and you're eating like a lumberjack or something, and you go to Winco and you buy them totally out of strawberry streusel in the frozen section, you too could have a piece of plastic like this. Okay? That's what this is. And I was tired of throwing them all away, even though we recycled. And I'm like, what can I do with that? What can I do with that? Well, here's what you could do with that. We are still, believe it or not, working on this my altered file folder. I haven't forgot. I have not forgotten. So I want to make sure that this is not going to be too wide, which I can already see it is. So how am I going to fix that? Okay. This is just a strap that I used underneath my project. Actually, I think half of this would be plenty. So maybe I'll make 2 of them. Oh, got it ready to sorry guys. Oh, and I also wanted to show you the, sorry about my sniffles, guys. I wanted to show you the project from Michaels. Oh yeah, I think this will be great. Okay, do I want that seam in there? Sure. No, we don't. No, it's raggedy. Yeah, I couldn't get my screen to go full, so I had like a 2 by 2 inch picture of Lindsay. Not their fault, it was mine. I had something clicked and I could not figure out what it was. I kept clicking full screen and to no avail. So I got a little frustrated because I couldn't really see what she was doing. It was a very simple class, so it wasn't really hard, but it would have been nice to be able to have seen what she was doing. But I left the class early. I have been booking some counseling appointments, and so I had an appointment after that to do some counseling, so I quit the class a little early. But Lindsay is just so fun to take a class from. Highly recommend. This is my little squirt bottle that Chris Jane sent me. I love it. I broke it. Broke my heart. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I'm just basically putting this in here for the sound and the feel. I know I don't like that, but what do I like? So, yeah, I watched a bunch of new channels last night, and one of them was, I really should look before I try to guess, but I believe her channel is called Bohemian Junk Journals. And, oh, she was doing a beautiful Oriental Asian type journal. And apparently there was a bad comment. That just breaks my heart that people would. She's a new channel, and I don't know. It really takes a lot of time and effort and dedication and scheduling and learning. Yeah, this is yucky. I don't like that. much better. I am going to go over this with that velvet, the, what's it called? Milled lavender. Yeah, this altered file folder is, I'm using the kit that I got from Mixed Media Minnesota, which I misspoke. As of a few days ago, I haven't looked now, but Shannon over at Mixed Media Minnesota on Etsy, she has a couple more of these kits. And if you want to get your money's worth, I tell you what, these kits are great. Go get you one. I am not a purple go-to purple. I love lavender. I love lavender flowers. I like the color, all, yeah, but I don't know why, but I never buy lavender paper. Let's see, this is going to show, so let's do that. Yeah, I love doing this. I love making journals, and I love sharing anything that has to do with hand spinning or sheep or any of that kind of jazz, but oh, that's gonna be pretty. Never would I ever have thought that I would pursue any kind of a YouTube channel. No, I'm technologically challenged. I have no patience for it at all, and I don't want to learn. If you would have told me that I had a footprint, albeit small, with YouTube, I would have said no. No. But it's been so fun meeting everybody. I've met people from all over the world. That is exciting to me. Learning from other people and sharing ideas and being able to support other channels. I just think it's really been fun for me. Okay, I'm gonna have to run this on my machine because it won't be the same if I don't. So eat cake. And I think I'm gonna put the, let's see. Let's do it this way. I think I've got black under here, which is really not ideal, but Tammy, I'm glad you got my stuff. Do not feel obligated to use it. You're not going to hurt my feelings one little bit. If it fits in your project, go for it. If it doesn't, no problem. It doesn't look right. It is right though. Okay. doing a little crazy stitching here just to give a little interest. And because it covers up the fact that I cannot sew a straight line. Okay. Now I think I will glue, wait, then sew. Okay. All right, now let's talk about embellishments. Quick, huh? Let's have cake. Crafter cannot work on glue alone. Cheers. $11.94. I would have given 20. It's a great, great cake. Okay. I had thought about giving this a little heft. I think I will. Okay, so we'll do it like so. Angela, I watched you this morning. That cute little vellum vase that you stuffed with lavender, that was brilliant. Cute. That turned out adorable. What the heck? Where's the purple? Okay. Hello? I better have a piece of cake. And normally around our house, cheers, we cut what we call, what the heck? We call them grandpa sizes because grandpa didn't believe in, well, I guess I'm not going to use that. I'll have to use this. It's probably sitting right in front of me. That's the thing that freaks me out. There's the lid. Grandpa didn't believe in a little tiny piece of cake. So we cut Grandpa Fergoli, big pieces of cake. And I do not know how to cut any other size. I like cutting a piece of cake that's big enough that you almost can't eat it all. Nice. Okay, that's ridiculous. I just had it in my hand. Weird. Do I want to sew that on? I believe I do. So I didn't cut myself a grandpa size because, you know, if I have a big party now, then what's going to be so exciting when I do, if I do, ever reach 1,000? So you gotta, you know, you gotta have goals. I'm gonna go this side. It's gonna hang over, but that's okay because I'm gonna cut it off. But there we go. Okay, while that's drying, let's look at what we're going to embellish this with. I did not get a basket, and I have stuff over here piled high, deep, and wide. Oh, my front doesn't hang right in your face, guys, sorry. These are things that I just thought, well, let's, like this, I love that. That's some of that upholstery fabric. Here's some of the cards. That could go. I think I'd like to really look at that. But I was wondering about where are the, there's a pocket full of ephemera. Where'd it go? Die cuts is what I'm trying to say. Those are beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. And this, okay, we're good. We're golden. I just threw it. Just went. Okay. I know that's not glued down. I don't really care. I'm going to sew it anyway, so. I just need it to be down enough that I can get it sewn. I think I better sew it now because I'm afraid I'm going to get glue happy and then I'm going to forget about it and then it'll be too late. Let's do a zigzag just to shake things up. I took the governor off of my sewing machine when I bought my sewing machine. Y'all know, if you listen to me at all, I don't sew. And I promptly ran over my finger with it because it was going so fast. So I found this little switch on here that slows it down. And you can't go fast. And I assume it's for people like me who, you know, don't have a lot of sewing experience. And I just realized I had it on. So now I am a speed sewer. I'm going to go ahead and go down the sides while I'm here. This should be the, whoops. Ah, shoot. It buckled. That's okay. Then we'll be done with this sewing part. I saw a new collab in the middle of the night. Life with Patty. Life with Patty? Yeah. I didn't catch where it started. She said it, but I didn't log it into long-term memory. Sorry. Kathy something. Anyway, it's a die cut collab. That's fun. I don't know if I'm going to keep these tassels. I might take them off. We'll see. Actually, I think I'm going to take them off. Sounds like they're here. My dogs are totally freaked out. They come in my room to get ready for bed, and I'm usually in there watching TV, and Doug will come in and we'll tuck him in. Well then, he, because of this COVID incident that I talked about yesterday, he is sleeping in the guest bedroom because we're trying to be careful. So he goes down the hall and goes in the guest bedroom for bed. Well, when the dogs get up to go out to go potty or whatever, Dad's not home. So they think he's gone. They're totally freaked out. It's kind of funny. So if I let Jaja out, she will go sit on the front stoop and wait for him in the middle of the night. They don't know. And then in the morning, he just appears. They're like, what? Wait a minute. Where'd you come from? They are used to him, kind of used to him going, because he will go, you know, on motorcycle trips and things like that. I need a piece of lace. Hey, Angela, you got a piece of lace? I know you do, girl. I know you do. I got Happy Mail. I'm so excited. I want to open it. I haven't opened it. If you sent me Happy Mail, you know who you are. Where's my purple? What did I do with it? And why can't I find it? Where in the heck? Weird. I didn't realize we were just going to be doing ephemera, but better have a bite of cake just to sustain me. This is hard work. Look at that. It's so moist. They actually almost put too much frosting on it. Sometimes I can't eat it all, but I try. It's got a real caramely whipped buttercream frosting. It's really light, and it tastes like real cream, not lard. Don't break my bubble if you work at Winco. Don't tell me that it's lard. I like that. Do we want the word? I don't even know what province means. I don't know about that. Do I want a magnet? Guess that would go on the other side, right? I don't think this is going to stay. It's got to have some Oh, I know. I'll sew it. Now, this thing right here that I'm sewing actually has wire in it, so I'm going to have to be kind of careful or I'll break my needle, and that would really, really be bad. Okay. So I'm wondering if I need to put like a piece of fabric or something down. That's what I'm thinking, because what if, let's try it without. Let's live on the edge, just a little smudge and see what happens. Oh, that is the Mod Podge glue. Don't do that. They're here. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So Jaja is outside in the night, wondering where her daddy is. Is he coming home? Whatever. And all of a sudden, when I go out to see if she'll come in, which she won't, she just looks at you like, what are you looking at? Go mind your own business. I got things I'm doing out here. But I smelled a skunk. So then I was like, oh, hell no, you are not. You are not going to trap a skunk. No, that is a not happener. So I made her come in. She didn't like that. Because she was sure that Dad was out there, but he wasn't. It was pretty funny to watch them though, because they're freaked out. They're like, where is he? Why does he appear? And then he's gone again. I want to get a little piece of something. Cheers. So I'm thinking about doing a little giveaway related to 800 subbies. If you have a channel, then in order to be in the giveaway, just do a little VR about my goal to 1,000 and my little 800 party. 800 of my closest YouTube friends. And if you do not have a channel, just comment something appropriate about the 800 in the comments below in this video. And I will ship to the UK. I'm not going to ship to South Africa because that is really a bummer, because people think they might get something, and apparently South Africa does not deliver mail, which I don't even understand that. How is that even the truth? But apparently it is. Twice I have tried to send. I sent a big box to Jamadi, and she never got him. And that is a real bummer. Makes me sad. And I know that's going to come off if I don't do something with it, so we'll have to play with that. That would probably work right there, but I'd rather have it here. Yeah, the ephemera for this is just fun to play with. Kind of reminds me of paper dolls or something. Okay, do I want anything here? And here? I think yes. The colors of this Mente paper pack are a nice accumulation of antique farm feel and white picket fence. So I want to keep it fresh. I do think I'd like to have a magnet right there, and if I'm going to put lace on it, I could do a magnet. So let me grab a magnet. I don't think it has to be very big. Why do I have two positives? And how is that going to work? It won't, will it? I don't think that's going to work. Oh. No, it won't work because they... Okay, it does work. I'm sorry about that. All right. Why does that work? Somebody explain magnets to me. Sometimes I ask my husband questions like that, and he just looks at me and cocks his head like, really? You don't know that? Okay, we're going to have to let that set for a second. So in the interim, let's look at what we're going to do with this. I don't think I want one of these cards because the flap is going to come, you know, way down. So I don't, these are square. They're just not singing to me. Let's just say that. Okay, that is already used. This is what I was thinking. The magnet will go down first, and then this. one of the channels that I've been watching is Firefly Studio. And she's actually crafting out of her RV, which is fun because I may very well be doing that. If fall comes and, oh, that's appropriate. Ooh, 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 ooh. What if, yeah, what if, Carol, what if? If all things work out, I may take you guys on a road trip. If you want to go. Oh, I'm starting to get weak. I better have cake. Cheers. Organic apple juice. And caramel cake. This is breakfast. Well, honestly, I don't know if it's breakfast or not because I think I just ate Fabri-Tac string. Acetone won't really hurt you, will it? When you're up all night eating, okay, let me back up. At our house, when my kids were coming up, tried to be very economical. I cooked a lot of comfort food. We didn't splurge very often. My kids, my son especially, would whine that we never went out to dinner. We really didn't. I mean, he was in the gifted program for reading, and he kept getting all these coupons for Pizza Hut. So we would go do that because he got points, or I can't even remember what it was. Reading, I don't know. But anyway, we did that, but we didn't hit the drive-thru. As a special treat, I had the kids enrolled in after-school ski lessons in the winter because we lived up in the mountains and we were like 20 minutes from the ski resort place. It's not a resort. Ski lift, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, as a special treat, there was one burger place that was open and the kids were always just starving when they got done. Let me grab a black fine tip. So I would swing in and get them all a corn dog. And they thought that was pretty cool. But we didn't go to McDonald's. My son did not eat anything out of a microwave, no sugar, and no fast food until he was over 3 years old. But, getting back to my story, I cooked a lot of one pot, lots of pasta or spuds or rice or whatever, meals to try to save money. And one of the things that my mom made for us coming up, I think that's glued. Let's see if I can get it to separate. We called it trash. Some people call it goulash. I think that's actually probably the original name is goulash. You just take hamburger or whatever you have and an onion and whatever you really, it's the kitchen sink. A can of corn, a can of green beans. Spice it kind of like spaghetti if that's what you like. Whoops. Well, you're not even close, girl. There you go. And you put it all in a big frying pan with macaroni. Cheers. Well, when you're on steroids, at least when I'm on steroids, I am an eating machine. There is no breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've got a peanut butter and jam sandwich in my hand while I'm making scrambled eggs. I mean, there is no shame in my game. Last night at 5 o'clock, now remember my husband is home quarantining for COVID, wearing a mask. We're sleeping in separate rooms. We're trying really hard to be serious about this. And I looked over at him and said, I have to have caramel cake. And I don't mind telling you, he had a little fear in his eyes, like, I can't go to the store. He's been staying home, right? He hasn't been my errand guy, because we're trying to be responsible. Even though the CDC says right now that it's okay, you know, for him to, he doesn't have to quarantine, but, I mean, what's it going to hurt for him to quarantine? If he decides, if it comes out that he gets COVID, we'll be really glad he did quarantine. And if he doesn't, then there's no harm in that either, you know. So anyway, he's like, well, I can't, I'm not driving. I'm not going anywhere. Which I replied, you're fine, let's go. He goes, okay. You don't tell me no. I'm starving and I want caramel cake. Well, earlier in the day, I made trash. Because I have to have something in the refrigerator that I can just microwave real quick, because the eating issue is real, you guys. I'm not even kidding. I think I've gained like 12 pounds. And my hands are cramping up from yeah, it's from no magnesium, I assume. It's a thing. Yep, it's a thing. I hope this magnet idea works. We'll see. If it doesn't, we'll put a tie on it. When you've got beautiful ephemera like this that comes with the pack, it just makes it so fun. Oh, just had an idea. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, I won't be able to do it. No. Works great. But don't shut it yet. Something about that. Ow. Let's see. What am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna have something thin enough that won't disturb the magnet. Oh, the cramps are terrible, guys. Oh, what about this? What if I did like, oh, I know. Voila. Yeah, this will work great. So yeah, that was my point, is that I have to have something in the fridge. The eating is real. It's ridiculous. There are actually medical diagnoses with regards to some eating disorders that where you can't stop somebody from eating. Even, you know, they're young children, and parents will come in and say, you know, my 1-year-old is climbing the cabinets and getting into the dry cereal in the middle of the night, and parents are locking up their refrigerators because the children they just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. They get up in the night, they leave the house, it's a thing. And sometimes that's how I feel. My husband just shakes his head like, where are you putting all this food? I was gonna count up the calories, but it's too scary. It's gotta be 3,000 calories a day that I'm putting in. At least. I'm not exaggerating. I'll eat trash in the middle of the night, piece of cake for breakfast, 3 eggs for brunch at 9 a.m., trash again, cheese and crackers, some kind of a dinner. Yeah, it's bad, y'all. It's not forever, though. Okay, I like that. And I like this. Kind of feel like it needs a little bling or something. That's trying too hard. might could work. That is so pretty. Can you see what I'm digging through over here? Oh, this is precious. Let's do this. Oh, that's perfect. So somebody pat me on the back because HSN is doing a sale today. They're probably, I'm sure they're sold out. I saw it this morning. Gemini Junior with tons of trimmings, die cuts and such. And the price was $249, I want to say. Where's that little scrap of lace that I've been trying to put on everything? Where'd you go? And you're here. Where are you? Is that it? Yep. And I didn't buy it. I'm just buying stuff to buy stuff. Just for the thrill of, I got it. Oh, good, I got it. Yeah, that is dangerous. That's like gambling. That dopamine rush is addicting. Trust me, I know. I've helped people with that, and it's not very much fun to try to kick that addiction. Those dopamine receptors, man, they're like little alien. They find that thrill and whisper in your little ear, Carol, you need this. The little plastic thing is gone. That is adorable. Okay, we have a purse. I love that sound. Okay, so let's give it some paper, shall we? And I have some, I think, did I say this? I have some counseling appointments after this, but then I am off to Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere to get, I need a tiny little piece of chrome something for the shower that the tile guy is doing. Why won't that work? I keep telling myself, you're not doing full-on grunge. Don't do grunge. Well, you do have to touch the paper to the stapler, or that's futile. Okay, we had a branding strip here just a little minute ago. Where did I do with it? Oh, this might work. No. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, there's an old, I guess it's an animated video. It's cartoonish, and one of the characters always says, nope, nope, nope. Can you tell me which one it is? I can tell you how old you are if you tell me, if you know who that is. Nope, nope, nope. Stay away from the grunge, Carol. Back away from the vintage photo. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, now where would this go? Well, we know that we have an envelope that's going to go on this inside cover. This is that, and this goes here, right? And then our envelope goes, it's going to go here. So I think this will be a clip-in. Yeah, it's pretty bulky actually, but I think it'll be a clip-in. Yeah. Cute. Okay. And I think we'll start putting down we'll start covering these and actually tacking things down next time. Okay, guys, well, you've been fun to party with, and I am going to go get ready to behave like a professional person. See if I can help some people out. I hope you've enjoyed the cake. If you have a Winco, my suggestion would be go get one of these. They're frozen. Cut it in slices while it's frozen. Put it on a cookie sheet. Freeze them overnight. Look at all that frosting, guys. Then, when they're frozen, individually wrap them and put them back in the freezer, because if you don't do this, you're going to eat the whole cake. Oh! I'm glad this popped out at me before we go. These were metallics. Derwent metallics. Hers really look like feathers. Mine, I just wanted to get the basis down because I couldn't really see, but I wanted to get the idea of what she was doing. And then maybe later today, I'll see if I can't really finish them. And I was actually thinking about trying to make maybe a digi out of them or something so I could have some feathers in my stash. I thought I'd make some little ones. I really like this one. It came with this lavender kit. But yeah, this was fun. There's little gold. Can you see the gold shimmer? Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, did I meet any of my requirements for this? Let's look and see. Stamp, stencil, paint, or decoupage something. No. Try a new to you tuck spot or pocket idea. Is this a pocket? That looks like a pocket to me. I'm counting it, Justine. I'm counting it. Where's my pencil? So I need a cluster, and then I need to do some stamping or stencil, paint, decoupage. This is the challenge on Justine's Facebook page, Justine from House of Mahalo. The Facebook page is Junk Journal Ideas and Inspiration. Super, super fun. Anybody can do this bingo game. You just do these. There's prizes, but I honestly haven't paid attention. Junk Journal Bingo 22. And you have until September 1st. Highly recommend. Go to the Facebook group, join the group, do this. It's fun. All right, guys. Thank you again for all your support. It's been so fun. I mean, really, I'm having a ball. I really appreciate all you guys. It's really not about the numbers. It's exciting to know how many people out there are connecting and I'm connecting with, and you know, we're visiting, and I've met some wonderful dear friends that I know are going to be my friends. And to me, that's what everything is all about. Whether it's your job or whatever. Yeah, I truly believe that. I hope you all have a great day. Let's all take care of each other.